guys, how's it going? So I'm standing right in front of where the gazebo used to be. In fact, you can still see the concrete pad there. Chad is on his way this morning to break up that concrete pad and start leveling the whole area. So you can see that the vertical supports have been removed and there's just a few plants, like some ground cover stuff that just, it wasn't high on my priority list to remove. There's a blue spruce that's kind of sick, so I'm letting that go. There's an echinacea that I missed that I want to get. That's a yellow my darling. And there's, hey, Cheddar, gross. Gross. Hey, I have the camera rolling. Quit. And then along the back side here, we have a Claire Austin climbing rose, which is white. A couple of heucherellas right here. Then I'm gonna do my best not to create shade here. On this corner, a couple more heucherellas that need to be groomed horribly bad. And then this cone boxwood, which this right here was really bad when we moved in. Like, it was really, there was a huge hole. It's kind of rebounded a little bit, but it was always facing like direct shade. It never got any light right there. So I'm thinking, it looks really good from this side. I'm thinking we dig it up and maybe put it in a container, maybe pop it somewhere in a flower bed. I'm not sure. But I just needed to get out here first thing and at least get these plants dug up, and then we can place them kind of wherever we find room. Hey bud, are you gonna come help me dig up some plants? Where are you going? Oh, I see what you're after. Oh good, yay! It's lawnmowering again?
Hey Mama?
Yeah?
This charged up in the grass.
It charged up in the grass.
Yes, and that was crazy.
That is crazy.
Yes. But the cats are playing, right?
Are they? Cats are playing. And we heard from Hartley yesterday, and our installation date is July the 19th, which is so exciting. I was kind of expecting fall, and it might be fall before we are able to finish everything up. Like, I'm not even sure that the masonry work will be done until after the top of our greenhouse is installed. So for a while, it might just look like a concrete wall and then the top of the Hartley until we can get, we actually haven't even picked out brick. I mean, none of that stuff have we done yet. We also are trenching over electric and gas. And all of that. None of that has been done yet either. So I'm not really sure the process or how it's all gonna go, or if it's gonna go quickly or if it's gonna be drawn out. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, happy with whatever happens at this point. Like, July 19th is amazing. And Chad came over last night and decided that he's gonna drive his equipment in on this concrete pad where that pergola was. And he'll come right through here. That's why I need to get the boxwood out. And he'll kind of try to stay off the grass as much as possible. However, I was kind of expecting all the equipment just to come in from here. So I'm expecting to do some major grass repair, and we're gonna be cutting stuff up anyway and reshaping flower beds, so I don't even really mind. They can move their machines however they need to. So let's head out to the barn and grab some shovels and probably just a cart. I'm gonna grab a Gorilla cart and I'll just pop all the plants in that. Oh, did it lose its charge finally? Should we go plug it into the wall, bud? Oh yeah, it's going kind of slow, huh? That's because you've been driving it a lot. Yeah, I can put you in the cart.
Yeah,
let's go.
And the shovel in the car.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want your own shovel too?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
But the cat is just laying down right there.
Yeah, Russell's just having a break, huh?
Yes.
Oh, look at this, Benjamin. Look at these flowers.
They just growed up.
They growed up. Yes, they did.
That's when we was gone.
When we were gone?
Yes.
When were we gone?
Because the flowers just growed up when we gone.
Yeah.
And
Oh, there's Cheddar. Did you see that? Cheddar was wanting some pets. You guys, these irises right here smell like grapes. I don't know what variety they are. I think I planted them, but they smell like grapes. It's amazing. And we've got some coral charm peonies and Jupiter speared blooming. These irises are glorious. Let's go to the barn. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah. And the geraniums we transplanted are doing great. So happy report on that.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too, baby. You're such a good boy, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, great job. Okay. Why don't you hang out there and I'm gonna go find you a shovel. Here you go. That's for you. Okie dokie, here we go.
Hey, Mama, the llama's not cute. The llama's not.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks. Woo. Thanks, buddy. Oh boy. We didn't get very many roots. Dig this one.
I don't want to do that, but don't mop me down. You do it like this.
Oh, I think you got it.
Right? Put in here.
Sure. Great job, bud.
This is so hard.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit more difficult, I think. Great, bud. Branches.
Yes, I'll help you. I did.
Look at you, bud. Good job.
We got it.
Oh, yay!
We did it.
We did it. Okay. Oh, that's heavy. High five, bud, for being awesome. That boxwood was tough, huh?
Yes, I'm going to do the next one.
I think that we might take a few more plants from around the pond.
I think there's more moss.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave those boxwoods for now, Benjamin. They may not have to move. I'm not sure. But I do know that we need to transplant the Japanese maple, and there's a heuchera back there that I would like to save. But I think we're going to focus on getting these replanted before we dig up any more, because these are safe. These aren't going to be in Chad's way at all, but these were going to be totally run over with the machine. So the only one I don't think is going to survive is the rose. The rose just popped out with hardly anything on its roots. Look at this. Like nothing. I think I'm going to go stick it in a bucket of water for now. In fact, I think I might just go run the hose into this cart for a little bit because these plants haven't had water in a very long time. The drip has been cut off to this area and I haven't been hand watering them. It was just kind of like survival of the fittest a little bit. You kind of get to that point. So anyway, I'm gonna go hydrate the root balls on all of these things and then we'll come out in a little while and replant them. All right, so they're all in the cart soaking in some water. I'll leave him out here for just a little bit and then we'll come out and plant. So the next thing is just seeing Chad do his work, breaking up that concrete pad. So we'll show you guys that whole process. I think it'll be really interesting. So Chad is still working on that concrete pad, and it has rebar throughout the whole thing, and we're all kind of like, why? Why would somebody do that? So much concrete. I bet it was a lot less expensive back in the day when they poured that pad. But I need to get these plants in the ground. We had to work on a different project for a good part of the day. So like the rose is just totally wilted, and I'm hoping after I get it planted, it may not, but it may rebound after I get it planted. It didn't come out with very many roots. The boxwood I think I'm gonna put in a container, and then the heucherellas will be easy to place. So I'm gonna just do all of that, and then I'll show you in the end where everything went. I think I'm gonna put the boxwood in this container right here. That looks way bigger in the pot than it did when it was in the ground. Well, that's instant impact. Isn't that awesome? I still need to remove the sticker like 2-3 years ago. Been needing to do that for a while. And I will trim this up probably a little bit, but I'm gonna let it sit here in the greenhouse for a week or so because we're supposed to have some windy days. And just because it's just had its poor little life shocked, I want it to be protected in here for a little while. But that is really, really pretty. And then this here is what we have left. You can see the poor rose. I probably, when I parked the cart this morning, it was in the shade and I just didn't even think about it because we were in a hurry. I should have put it somewhere where I knew it'd be protected all day. So I'm gonna cut the rose back and then plant it out, and then we'll get everything else planted. Everything else looks pretty good. Those held up pretty good with all the water in the cart there. Hey, what do you think of all these machines? Oh, and there's little Miss. Hi, Samantha Grace. Hi, baby. Yes, they are. Sprinklers make it feel nice out here. Oh, hi, baby girl.
She loves being out here.
Yeah, she does. She's an outside girl. Yay! Yay!
Can you believe this over here?
I know it. Hi, baby girl. I love you. I actually need to plant some of the heucheras right here.
Can I leave my camera?
Yeah, that's not in the way at all.
Okay.
So let me give you guys a little progress update here of what's going on. It looks like they're able to almost take it apart in layers.
Yeah, well, he keeps dropping that ball.
Oh, I see. You guys see this right over here? See, like where a new pad was poured on top of an old one? That kind of makes sense. We actually ran into our friend who owned this house before us today, and he reminded us that where the gazebo was, there was a sheep herder's dwelling
of some kind
of a home right here. He said it was really small, but we were telling him about how thick the concrete was, and he was like, dang. And he said, well, I bet you anything they poured a new foundation on top of the old one, and that makes total sense. If it could be 10 times harder, like a job, you'll find it at our house.
Yeah,
for sure. This is actually where I wanted to plant a few of the heucherellas because I planted one here. I think I removed that from another area. I saved it from possible destruction from another project. I can't remember which one, but that's why there's only one sitting there. So I thought maybe I could plant a little grouping of them. Might be kind of perfect. All right, Benjamin, I'm gonna use the auger to dig some holes right here, okay? I think these are the same variety. Close enough. Hole number 1. All right, done. Next. Got the perfect spot for this one right here, back by the kitchen. Isn't that beautiful? That fit in just perfectly. Now that one has not had enough water, clearly. It was in the sun and hasn't been watered for a long time. I think had it been given as much water as these, it would look a little bit more similar, but I think it'll catch right up. Okay, so all we have left here is the echinacea, which I know where that's gonna go, and the rose, which I do not know where that's gonna go. Do you have the truck key?
Yes, I just put that down for that locked.
You locked it?
Yes, so the lights will go down for the white truck.
Oh, okay. We are on the west side of the house now, and the area where I'm gonna plant it, I've already planted 4. I'm totally shading it right now because it's full sun, and I'm seeing that things are not getting enough water. I mean, when the lavender starts to wilt, you know, you need to kick the drip system up a notch. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow my darlings in this area, so I thought I would just pop the last one right here. The rest of this is looking really good. I mean, the weeping white spruce, gorgeous. We've got a pink lemonade baptisia back there, an oh so easy paprika rose. This is my favorite stage of this rose. I mean, when they very first come out, let me find a really new bloom. They're pretty vivid and very kind of bright orange, but they quickly fade to this beautiful pinkish apricot that I love. And then there's some gorgeous salvia and some foxgloves that I started from seed last year, and it's a type that blooms the second year, so we're just being able to see the blooms for the first time. Woo la la hosta. A lot of pretty plants. Yeah, baby? Oh, you turned on the truck horn? Oh. All right, there we go. All planted. Everything's been watered. I watered this whole area. And all of these echinacea came from the same spot. So that one was probably like, hey, don't leave me. So I'm really glad that we were able to get that one moved. And now we have an odd number over here in our little group instead of even. So I don't know, I think it'll be nice. I think this spot right here, I might plant some dahlias this year. I think that'd be really pretty, like back behind the delphiniums and then behind this 9-bark to fill in this space. What are you doing?
I just hit the horn this last time.
You hit the horn again?
I hit one last horn again.
All right, so the last thing we have to plant is this rose right here, and I honestly don't know where I'm gonna put it. I just gotta start walking around. So I'm out on the end of the west side, kind of where it swings around, and there's where the grass is gonna be and all that. Oh, here comes Benjamin. Hey buddy, I'm over here. I think I'm gonna plant the climbing rose right along this fence because I would like to, you know, we have the red point maples here. I would like to have kind of a bank of green on this fence, even though I'm going to be planting this whole area up. You still see the flower bed from this side, and you will see it from kind of like where the spruce is, like in that way. And so I think it would be pretty to have some blooming things back here. And honestly, I don't know if that rose is going to survive with how little root system it came out of the ground with. So this will be a good experimental area, and if it doesn't make it, it won't be as big of a deal. All right, so first off, I've got a broken branch right here. I'm just gonna clip off all the way. And then I'm just gonna cut the whole thing back so that we don't tax it too much. It'll have less foliar growth to support, which will make the plant a little bit happier, I think. All right, here we go. And there it is. And it's perfect because we have a drip line running right behind it. So I can just pop an emitter right there next to it. So water shouldn't be a problem. It's just whether or not it roots in for us or not. I don't know. We'll baby it here for a little while. All right, now we need to go clean that out. Okay. Watch this, baby. Watch. Okay, just give it a little tug and then just put it on the ground. Watch it go. Boom. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for me. I'm so glad that we got those plants dug up this morning, even though they looked a little bit sad, a couple of them this afternoon, by the time we got to planting them. Chad has a little bit of work yet to do to clear the concrete pad out, so we'll probably end the video with that and just show you the rest of that process. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.